Hey, I know there's been a bunch of you out there saying to yourself, when the hell am I ever going to be able to buy a house? These rates are through the roof. Prices look like they might be coming down. Like maybe not in Alberta, but maybe in Ontario, maybe in BC. Prices might be coming down, but rates are so high. I mean, what do I do? I really want to buy a house. Okay. I'm going to give you the best advice I can give. Do nothing. Yeah, I know. Like, what's wrong with you, you fat bastard? Do nothing? That's not an answer. Today it is. Do nothing. Pause. Okay? Now, by the way, I'm talking to people who are looking for their first house. I'm talking to people who are first-time home buyers. I'm talking to young people who are trying to figure out their right first move. I'm not talking to the people who already have a house and have been scouting out the perfect place in the perfect neighborhood on the right street in the perfect school district, and you've almost got your eye on a set of 4 or 5 houses that you've been waiting for 2 years, and as soon as they're listed, you're going to pounce on them. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to people who have great means, who are just waiting to get into the right neighborhood. No, I'm talking to the average first-time home buyer who just wants a chance to get into the market. So to those people, I would say, you're on pause. Now, will sales still occur? Sure, house sales still occur. We got the lowest damn house sales in the GTA in like decades, like 20 years. Okay, very, very low. Very, very slow. Very few house sales in the GTA and throughout Ontario, and also super slow in lots of the lower mainland. But it's not yet time. Like, if you're that person who doesn't have to buy, don't get me wrong, there's still sales. There's still sales. Like, let's face it, some people, sadly, die. Got to sell the house. Family's got to sell the house. Some people get a job transfer. They say, hey, we're moving you from Vancouver to Toronto, or we're moving you from Toronto to Winnipeg. Yeah, condolences. No, sorry, I didn't mean that. I've been to Winnipeg. I love Winnipeg. You're the best people in the world, but there's a few people in Toronto that are not actually looking forward to a transfer to Winnipeg, but that's okay. We love you. You're a great place. Great. Love Winnipeg. Don't send hate mail, please. So the reality is people get moved around in jobs, and the company pays for that. So, hey, it all works out. So those houses do sell. The people, when they leave, they sell. God forbid, when people pass away, they sell. And what's also big is divorce. Sad to say, divorce happens. Things go wrong. And a lot of the time, that house has got to get sold. Now, not always. Some people are saying, wow, these interest rates are so bad. You sleep in the basement, I'll sleep on the main floor, and stay away from each other. And they'll stay in the house, but sooner or later, that house has to get sold. So what I'm saying is, houses do go on offer. It's not like it's a totally frozen market that nothing's happening. But it's very, very slow, okay? So don't get over eager, even though you hear that prices are coming off, even though you hear that there might be some deals out there. Housing markets, real estate moves slowly. It moves glacially in many cases, okay? Like particularly on the way down. So be patient, wait till the new year, but keep assessing because here's the thing. We watched it happen at the beginning of this year. At the beginning of 2023, rates came down. Mortgage rates came down. Fixed rates came down. You get a 3-year fixed for 4.69. And suddenly, February, March, April, the market picked up. And the house prices had fallen from their 2021 highs. And there were some situations where there were some reasonable deals available. Not everywhere. Nope, not everywhere. But that may happen again if fixed rates fall in the first part of the new year. If we once again see better rates in February, March, April, there may be an opportunity when prices fall and rates fall as well. There may be an opportunity to buy. But be cautious. Be cautious. We could be heading into a big recession. And in a big recession, you got to watch out for your own job. Like the guys on the Looney Hour say. They're so smart. That's a good show, the Looney Hour. People should watch it. The Looney Hour, the saying is, a bad economy is when my neighbor loses his job. A recession is when I lose my job. That's a goddamn recession, okay? So that's a concern. If you're thinking about buying, make sure your employment situation is very stable in a slowing economy. Have your down payment ready and do nothing now. Do nothing. Enjoy the holidays. Don't think about houses till the new year because there's no drop. There's no jump in price this time right now. November, December, January will be slow, will be quiet. Prices will come down. But start to think about the spring and maybe not. Maybe it will still be a lousy time. But that's when you should think about buying. Not now. Don't listen to anybody who tells you buy now. Don't tell you it's always a good time to buy. It's not. Prices will come down some more. Keep your eye on it. Be ready. Look in the spring.